feeling tough. Sweating through the days, ain't no broken plan. Talking with the folks from this thirsty land.
Boy, I tell you, I gotta get tired of singing that intro song every time, but I just got to do it. So how to sound this time?
You do a good job.
Well, good. Well, hey,
Farmer Dan podcast.
Yeah, belt them high notes. Well, welcome back to the Farmer Dan podcast. Go ahead and pop a squat here on the tailgate. And with me, as always, is Jake in the 308. Jake, how are you doing?
It is 2026, August the 5th, and I still don't have a chip in my hand, so they can't follow me around. It's a good day.
And I am always just Jared. So,
yeah.
But today's going to be a fairly good podcast, and that's because we've got another Fairly. We've got the final Fairly to join the podcast. We had Tanner on last year, and we've got the other son, Owen, with us today. Owen, how's it going?
Good, you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Effectively known as Omar around the place sometimes.
Omar. I hear you call O a lot, so.
That is my nickname around here.
I was just thinking about that on the way over. I've never really had a great nickname, That's trying to throw a nickname in because there's Jake in the 308 and there's O, and would you say Omar?
Yeah.
Yep.
Partially because it sounds fun. There's a couple Owens in his class, so sometimes if you're at a sporting event and you're yelling Owen, so we changed it to Omar, and surprisingly, nobody else, at least in Gothenburg, looks at us when we yell that.
Oh, well. Hey,
or everybody looks at us maybe when we yell that, but...
So, yeah, nope, never had a really catchy nickname, so I will just stay your humble host, Jared. Just Jared.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that.
And he went to Jared. That's how you spell it.
He went to Jared. Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, so anyway, let's see. Let's hop right into a farm and ranch update and / summer activity update for Owen. So do you want to kick it off? Or?
Yeah, farm and ranch update. So I was trying to think last time we were here, we were with the Ohioan.
Yes.
And it's been long enough. We tried to do one last week and it just, time constraints didn't work out. I was trying to think what has been happening since then. It seems like a lot of stuff, but it's probably nothing exciting. I think we cut hay in between. Well,
remember what you
or
said,
maybe got it baled.
Just got some baled.
Probably just that, because we're actually getting pretty close to needing to cut some more. Really, we haven't had any rain, so to speak, so we've been running pivots pretty much as hard as they'll go. We are whittling away at Pooh Mountain. Or we're not, but but the folks that you hired to come get it are.
Yeah, and the way the piles are growing, I'm just like, boy, that was bigger than I thought. I mean, I've seen it before, been around it, but it does look, looks a lot sizier now.
Yeah, so those guys are getting that hauled out, which is great. They're getting the corrals cleaned out for us, and it's going down to Jared's to get spread on some farm ground. So I told him once upon a time if he'd come get it, he could have it. So
I took it to heart.
Yep, and so that's going away. We're excited about that. We're officially all done with oats and barley now. Cows are basically getting done with their first rotation of cane as we speak. Probably going to get moved to a new patch. What is today? Wednesday. So maybe Friday. If they can last that long, we're trying to make them clean a little bit up. But the first patch of cane, the first area we were grazing, we fenced it back off. It is regrowing really well. I don't think we're going to fence the next patch up as much as we did the first one. We did it just to see, but I think we had them pinched down tight enough. They actually walked more down than they would have if we hadn't pinched them down so tight. So we're going to give them the entire 50 acres the next time. But, they really did pretty well on that. So that was good. Had we done county fair last time?
Oh,
I think we had. I think we were just getting ready.
Yeah, just getting ready to, because it's the night before you started,
Yeah, so county fair has came and went. It has been about 143 degrees out. It's actually super nice as we're doing this right now.
Just hit us, snagged a cool couple days here.
Yeah, unusually cool, but we were working on about 2 or 3 weeks of if not triple digits, certainly very high 90s.
And there was a lot of talk about corn sweat. And I think there's a fair amount of Jared sweat, too, contributing to that humidity.
Yeah.
I think I sent a lot up to the atmosphere.
Yep. We were, oh, man. It was in typical county fair, right? Like, you got to be hot and sweaty and all that fun stuff. So, county fair came and went, and I don't know, Owen can probably talk a little bit about how
it over
he did
him
there,
for a second, see how county fair went.
Yeah, that's about it for our farm and ranch anyway. So
what was county fair? What'd you do?
So county fair was pretty good for us. And that's the funnest thing you could do there. Get in trouble with your friends.
Oh. Did you participate in any legalized fair activities, shows? What did you show there?
I showed 2 market. I showed a breeding heifer and
Market steer.
market steer. And then my parents said I can't show hogs this year because I've shown too many. And then I showed a horse this year.
How'd all that go?
Pretty good.
Good? Had a good time?
Yeah.
Animals behave well?
Kind of.
Kind of. Well, that's always the thing. You put a new environment, you never know how they're going to react. So, well, good deal. Did you do any static exhibits or just all animals?
Nope, just all animals.
All animals and terrorizing, huh? Nice. Ride some rides?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh,
Kamikaze?
probably Top Gun.
Top Gun. What's that one?
The one that goes in a big old circle round and round.
Or also 95% of the rides at the county fair.
Yeah.
So,
What, like fast enough to make you dizzy or high or?
So it goes like halfway, it stops, it goes back down, goes a little bit higher.
Oh, see, that's what I'm calling a kamikaze.
Yeah.
That's what it was
Yeah.
at some of the
Yeah, and then it goes all
Yeah.
around and it stops on the top.
And they hold you upside down
and
for a
then
minute.
it starts going around again.
Which in fair growing up, ours was a much smaller version of that. And it was basically just a small power unit with a drive shaft going. And you just kind of hope none of those huge ones
Yeah.
went out
yeah.
when you were hanging clear up there in the air.
Some old boy burning Camel lights and wearing out a Rockford clutch.
You just could hear the motor coming and going by. It just get louder and just be deafening when you go right by it and then get quiet and then
Yeah.
you went back and forth.
Couple of semi-truck rear ends and just the way you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's a wonder. I don't know what the safety guidelines on those are, but it's just got to be a quick peek and a 100 snuck under the table or something. I don't know.
The thing of it is I am not big on rides anyway because I get motion sick. If you listen to this much at all, I don't enjoy that sensation really. And beyond that, I've had bearings and parts fail on combines and balers and things that I ran through the shop and diligently tried to service. You're telling me you built this thing in a parking lot in 45 minutes after pulling it all the way from Texas and everything's going to be fine?
Yeah, we talk about all the problems you have when you just leave something sit for 3 months.
Yeah.
I pity the first county fair that comes along.
Right.
Don't want to be on that first ride.
Yeah. So we took the boys over to the Elwood Fair. They own their own rides and
The boys do.
Yeah. Enterprising young people.
But that didn't go well.
So the first ride they chose is like a spider. It's the one that has like the 8 arms or the
Oh,
octopus,
yeah,
people
the
call
octopus.
it. And
Yep.
the cars spin on that.
Yep.
Yep.
So flashback, me and my brothers and our cousin at Nebraska Land Days, that was the first ride. We picked that out. We're like, yeah, we're going to go take that one. Absolutely terrified when we went on it.
Oh, yeah.
And so this is the boys' first ride like that. And I was like, oh boy, I want to see how they react to this. And as they load you, they kind of got to move you 2 steps at a time. They were up there at the high point and Cole just turns around and shakes his head. And I'm like, ooh, they're already getting nervous.
Right.
This thing hadn't even really started yet. They were stressed out the entire time. And it brought me pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That particular ride,
That was pretty funny.
that was the last one I threw up on, and
Is it
that's
really?
where I went, you know what, I'm done with
That's
that.
what I'm always like, just don't throw up. Just don't throw up.
I kept it together till we were done and off the ride, but yeah, I puked after that one, so
That's
no more of them.
That's kind of one of those for all that talking back and headaches it caused just to see them sweat a little bit, just put a little bit of a grin on my face.
Yeah, right.
Not great dad material, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm down.
Anything else farm and ranch wise?
Let's see. I think last time we were talking about scraping pins and
Getting stuck.
getting the tractor stuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, really, other than, like I said, we've been watering the feed that's there, moving fencing. As far as farm and ranch stuff go, yeah, kind of coming up on maybe another third cutting hay here pretty quick. But other than that, yeah, I mean, really business as usual, I guess, for this year. It's completely abnormal compared to most years.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're not going to care at all about this, but we have not managed to make it out camping yet, which I know doesn't bother you. We're hoping maybe this weekend to get out. It's just been bizarre. And, I don't really know why this summer has been so busy, but it really seems like it has.
Tougher weather just makes for busier times. It's just
and
go hand in hand.
the cows are home instead of being at the hills. I don't know what difference that makes really, but it does seem to make some. Checking water's nice. You can check water in 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Like get home after work, buzz out there and be, everything's good. We did get all the trenching done. I think maybe we talked on here a couple times ago. We were trenching in some live water. I guess we're not done, but we're done everywhere the cows are at the moment. So they're all on live water and tanks and floats. And so it's more of a case you just buzz around with the side-by-side and make sure everything is like it should be. Yeah, salt, mineral water, 20 minutes back in the house. So that part's kind of nice. But yeah, the whole thing's bizarre.
Probably a lot more. Well, obviously, there's no cross fencing during the summer otherwise, but right amount of fence building, fence tearing down, fence moving.
Yeah, we're getting pretty good. Well, I mean, we do a ton of electric fence out here anyway, normally. But this time of year, it's unusual. And we're getting pretty good at, like, I guess part of it is if you've never been there and don't understand, you will start seeing differences show up in the field, in the whatever the forage crop you're grazing. That might lead you to like, well, let's fence that piece out and let it go a little longer. Or like, hey, this side's getting really tall. We need to get on it, but the whole thing is not uniformly tall. So you fence across the top of the ridge so they can eat the taller stuff or, whatever the case may be. And so we're kind of trying to manipulate it that way. But
yeah, that all sounds good.
Yeah, it's a hoot.
Yeah, Owen, you've never done a farm and ranch update, so it goes back as far as you want and get us up to date.
Yeah.
Summer activities, life, lessons, anything?
All right, that was brought to you by Gothenburg Irrigation. What's your summer update? What have you been doing this summer?
Quite a bit of swimming.
Quite a bit of swimming?
Not my forte.
Yeah. Pool, canal. If it's water, I'll probably swim in it.
Went to the river some.
Yeah, a couple times.
Went to the lake a little bit.
Is the river even deep enough to swim?
It's like 1-2 feet. It's not very deep.
No, that's kind of my type of pool. I could probably still drown in it, but it's less of a chance.
Yeah.
Any catfish noodling?
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Just I don't want to find a snapping turtle.
Well, that's a fair point.
That might not be fun.
Yeah, well.
Played baseball to start the summer.
That's right.
Pretty fun.
How'd that go?
Pretty good.
Getting ready for football?
Possibly.
Oh. Just not sure if you're doing it or just don't know when it is.
I don't like getting hit, but I do like getting other people hit.
Yep. Dishing it out.
You like laying the boom?
Oh, yeah.
I like laying the boom.
Yeah. I'm behind that.
You just got to hit them before they hit you.
I've been watching it's been popping up on Facebook, like Joel Makovic, Corey Schlesinger highlights, and that gets you fired up.
We've been watching a little bit of that too.
Oh, man.
We were watching like Kenny Bell's big hit on Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah. Makes you feel like you can go out there and do it, but I'm sure I can't.
Yeah, I know.
I bet if I did that, that would happen to me.
You know what you need? Big old cowboy collar.
Yeah.
That just makes you hit 10 times harder.
Yeah. And big whole mesh belly shirts.
Oh, yeah. A cowboy collar big enough that makes your jersey short.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're tough.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I remember I had the same practice jersey all through high school, and I grew considerably my senior year from my freshman year. So my practice jersey was kind of like that. And you're like, this is cool. This flash until you have to go up downs or.
Oh, yeah.
We had a drill like they blew the whistle. You had to just hit the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, the crabgrass cut up my stomach so bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't much of a fan by the end of it. So,
right.
There's pros and cons.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, last year when I played, I had a jersey about to my knees.
Yes.
And that was not fun.
That's how they gave us jerseys in high school. Not these form-fitting ones they have now. It was a dress.
Yeah.
And they wanted you to tuck it in, and there's only so much space to tuck a jersey. So
right. Yeah.
Yeah, times change.
It has. Yeah.
Times change.
Done a little fishing this summer.
A little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, you actually ran into the boys this morning. So
yeah.
Dad took the boys fishing. They ran into Owen. And
Elliot was quite happy that I was up there.
Oh, yeah. They always like when Owen's there. It's a lot more adventurous than Dad or Grandpa for sure. A lot more active fishing.
Yeah. He is full contact fisherman.
It's kind of.
Well, if we're going up the fish, we're going up the fish.
Well, if you're there, why don't we sit for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe catch a snooze while
we
some fish to bite. Isn't this supposed to be relaxing?
That's my thought too. But when Owen fishes, he fishes wide open.
Yeah.
So
except when I'm catfishing.
Oh, then you're willing to be patient.
Catfishing, you have to be slow.
Otherwise, if you don't have something bite in 5 minutes, it ain't gonna bite anyway. We just will move on.
Depends on the fish.
Catfish is slow and smelly, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Slow
handle
and smelly wins the race.
I was going to
Kind
say,
of like me.
that kind of seems like me at the end of the day. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? Baseball, county fair, fishing, swimming. That's pretty much been your summer.
Dirt biking?
A little bit.
Yeah. Nice.
We had the bikes out a week ago.
Think so.
Yeah. We got the bikes out and went and tore around. Unfortunately, with the cows not being in the hills, we had a pretty good
Oh, yeah.
dirt bike track and down through one draw and up the side of a canyon and some different things. But there's cows that are there this summer, and they basically fenced right through the bottom of the draw where the track used to be. So it doesn't work too good now.
Yeah, so then they have the road is down the middle, and they put a wide on the other side, so you can't get on it.
Yeah, sounds like a good place for a couple ramps.
Yeah.
I'd take care of that.
He's been wanting to build some dirt mound ramps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have the dirt, just you're being a party pooper.
So he had the Bobcat one day when we were cleaning pens. He was helping me clean pens with that.
Yeah.
I was running the scraper and he was running Bobcat. And we've done, well, you've been pretty big help. You've helped Mom move cows and get cows back in and
Yeah.
quite a bit of stuff this summer. So, yeah. School starts up here in basically 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Which is later than last year. I think last year it was about a week earlier than it is
Yeah,
this year.
I think so.
That's all right. No, down with us, irrigating's the name of the game. I think it was last podcast too, but it's basically pivots haven't shut off. Wells are just running as hard as they can. It's just been too hot, too dry. But it has pushed the corn along. I think we were kind of, I wouldn't say we were a month behind, but for sure 2-3 weeks behind most of the year, and this heat's kind of caught it up. So it hasn't been too many windy days with the heat. So that's been really helpful. We've had years that's happened, and it's kind of game over. Pivots just can't keep up with that. So at least that's helped. Went out and this cool down, kind of got everything. When they ended their cycle, I just let them sit. Wanted to go probe and see what the moisture is, and I'm keeping up, but I'm not really as ahead as I was kind of hoping to be. So,
You know, ours was that way too. We basically hit the end of the cycle Saturday on everything. And looking at the forecast, they were talking chance of rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday out here. And I decided I'm going to let them sit. Like, certainly we'll get some rain out of that. Literally got no rain out of any of that. I started 2 of them yesterday, even though it was supposed to rain today, but they're 2 that take the longest to get covered what I want to cover. So I fired them up and I thought, well, if it rains, I'll shut them back off. And we didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So
kind of judging by my oil filter stash, I think I've changed oil and power units 20 times at least already. So a lot of oil going in and out. And it's just been, I don't know how many, well over 100 gallons of drip oil, probably 150 down the tube. So
literally down the tube.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Do you got one power unit that just uses a bunch of oil, so you save the dirty oil and pour it in that one because it burns it that much anyway?
No, there are a couple getting high houred, but really not using too much yet. So that's been, sure. I don't know. That's what you think these years are kind of 1,000-hour year kind of year. And
yeah, we had one of those one year, or once upon a time. It was, I don't remember exactly. It was whatever Perkins inline 6 was, like the 351 cube or 358. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was that size. Had it on a power unit. It would make it 12 hours before the low oil pressure would shut it off. And
oh, wow.
We knew it was on the way out. We had a replacement kind of ready to go for it, but I think it was kind of the same thing. It was terribly hot and dry, and like, well, it's running. Like, we hate to shut it off to switch it. Like, we know the day is coming. We have the one to put back on, but we also kind of needed the cart that it was on. Swap the generator and all that other kind of stuff. Anyway, went out one morning and you could hear it. It was the one just south of the house. And Dad's like, yeah, you ought to run down there and look at that power unit. And I was like, well, I heard it wasn't running. It must shut down. And he's like, yeah, just go down and look at it. So I went down there and it had windowed the block sometime overnight, took the rod out for a stretch and I mean windowed it. Like, there were shiny pieces laying all over the place. Anyway, we brought that cart home and pulled that off, and we had an international that went back on it then. But I think it was only down about 12 hours. But
last week I had the power units kind of periodically shutting off, and started to notice it would only happen during the heat of the day when it's getting real hot. And it turned out it was just kind of getting to that point where it wasn't keeping itself cool. So I was going to come down and blow the radiator out or power wash it out or something. And then Dad was over there talking to him, and he said, well, I've got a backup in there. There's one year that one kind of went bad, and I didn't want to wait to have it rebuilt. So I put a different one in or found a different one. So he had that sitting there. And so him and I that evening, we swapped it out, and boy, it's been running below 210 ever since.
Oh, yeah, good.
So
Good.
That was the fix, and got that done. So that was good. That was kind of one of those, didn't expect that to be that simple or have that kind of fix, but
Yeah.
because it's going to be the same thing. It's like, well, we just do what we can to get through this year and take it out and have it gone through. But yeah, that's just what you do with that.
Well, now you just want to take that radiator down to Fairly Repair and let him do it.
There we go.
He does all those radiators. So
Does he really?
Yeah.
Man, there's a nice plug there.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Fairly Repair, Southeast Nebraska, does a bunch of radiator work down there. So yeah.
Nice.
Forklifts, tractors, power units, skid loaders. I mean, he pretty well did semis.
Can reseal them and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. He can boil them out, and he can, do all. I mean, he can do her all down there.
Sweet.
So, yeah. Look him up.
Yeah, I was going to say, probably need to have that back up in case it happens again. So.
Well, and he really loves it too. If you just unload it and then just stand there staring at him, and he's like, "Well, what? I'll let you know when it's ready." He's like, "No, I'll wait."
Oh, wait.
So just go ahead and get started.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, when we had Nick on, we were in the midst of preconditioning. So that got done. We're going to be weaning stuff down south. We just had not caught any rain.
Yeah.
It is brown. It's done. Stick a fork in it. So I'm going to do that. I was able to move some cows over to, we have a neighboring pasture in Elwood, which is about a half hour to the east. They have been catching a lot of rain. So we moved some pair over there. That pasture's doing really good.
Yeah.
And so we just got just a few pair, but we'll go ahead and take them off just so that pasture can last us the rest of the summer. Not going to get a lot of growth out of that. Yeah, we had our affair this past week. Cole showed a stalker feeder. Elliot did a Clover Kid bucket calf, and that went well. So that was good for them to get the experience. That's kind of what we said is just Cole's first year, just learn.
Mm-hmm.
Just get through it, learn what it's like, get the experience. We'll worry about the fine details going forward, and did that. He gained some confidence, got a lot more comfortable between the shows. So
good.
That was all good. Yeah, they enjoyed it. Did the demo derby. And Elliot did mutton busting at the Rough Stock Rodeo on Sunday. And,
How you doing that?
oh, pretty good. I'd say probably 3 or 4 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And then walking back, he's already gearing up for next year. He's like, I know what I did wrong. I'm going to do this. And do that to stick on him longer. So
How'd he do in the demo derby?
he's not someone who likes loud noises. So when it got to the 90s heavy class, he was that, and the rodeo clown was one that liked pyrotechnics. So he had his ears folded over and his hands over his ears because he knew something was coming.
On mutton busting every year, I've always done it. My dad has said a couple of times, if you make it here, give you $5.
Oh,
Every year, never made it. Knew what I did wrong.
what'd you do?
Didn't make it.
See, Ellie's going to hear that. He's going to be angling for that next year.
Yeah.
Which a couple kids rode backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like that might be the strategy.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Okay. So.
Which it's been quite a few.
It's been a while since I've rode.
Yeah, so can't do that. Did they have calf scramble down there for the older kids?
No.
So Gothenburg does, which you about did okay this year, but
Yeah.
Is that like the ribbon on the tail?
Yeah. So they have like this 150, 200 pound
Okay,
calf.
so it's
that
not
they
like
have.
a yearling. I've heard some fairs do like a yearling. You got to go get that ribbon off.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I think you ought to do some old cow with, foot rot, and she's on the fight and trying to take everybody.
Yeah.
She doesn't really want to run, just
or do
wants
the
to
ring
take
of fear. They did that down there. The
Oh,
ring of
yeah.
fear. Yeah, that's a good time.
yeah. So the at our rodeo they have a kids night and then an actual rodeo kind of, and then the kids night one they have like slow calves. It's like you get in front of them and like they don't do anything.
Well, that works out. I can handle that.
And then like they slowly go by you, but then the calves the next night, like you got in front of them, they are bawling, doing all of it. Like I said, if they
Not so
have
kid friendly.
no, like I said, if they have it tomorrow night, I'm a bulldog one. They scared me. They were acting like they were gonna come for you.
Yeah, well, if you had 10 kids staring down at you, you'd probably get a little nervous
Yeah,
too.
trying to pull your tail off.
That's right. Let's see what else. Yeah, you talked about manure. That pile's a growing. Dryland's gonna. Same story. It's burning up, so we might be doing some silage. I don't know how much. It could be however much we want at this point. But when I look at pollinate, maybe 10 kernels on the ears all pollinated. Really? So even if we would have caught a rain, I don't think it'd make a difference. But it's starting to go backwards pretty quick. It hung tough. I'm pretty impressed how long it made it, but you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Then I guess next week hauling some more corn, clean out the bins before harvest. And, other than that, it's just keep irrigating, keep making the rounds.
Yep, on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and something else I was thinking about, you guys talked about doing blacklight trap the other night.
We did.
Yeah, how was that?
Fun.
Yeah, so we had Brady Days out here and just, small town festival or whatever. And one of the things they were doing one night, they did a blacklight trap shoot.
I'd never heard of it before until you said something.
Yeah, so Owen and I went to that. Owen likes shooting trap, and we both kind of enjoy that. So we went out to that, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. He was going to tell you about it, but now he's eating a pretzel. So Grandma Lori makes really good big soft pretzels. So
stay carved up for podcasting.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get pretzels that are good.
Yeah, so now this podcast will sound like you're talking to somebody on the phone that's eating supper while they're driving. So,
hey, nothing wrong with that.
But so we went to that. Basically, so there's a trap range we went to. All of the lights they had were all black light. There was zero other light there, and they aimed them all like out towards the range. And so you stood, at your station or whatever, and you didn't see much. I mean, you could kind of see what was going on, but like trying to see the bead on the end of your barrel.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Unless you had a fiber optic bead that was lighting up.
About that.
Yeah, you couldn't hardly see it. But the clay pigeons were awesome. I mean, they were glowing orange, and when you'd hit them, it looked like big old embers.
That'd be cool.
Like scattering out, and you could really see big old fire out of the end of the barrel.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, can you see the flash out the end?
Oh, yeah.
And you can hear the difference, too.
Yeah.
The air was getting pretty heavy. And so you could start hearing different loads.
Oh, man.
And, cool. There was a lot of guys there that were pretty serious. And, it was pop, 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 pop. And then you'd get one guy like, kawoom! And like, whoa, turkey load guy, like, calm down. Like, I bet his shoulder did not feel good after 100 rounds, but.
If I want to hit that clay, it's going to be
50.
gone.
Yeah.
50.
Well, yeah. No, I think some of them shot. Well, maybe 3 rounds.
You can shoot on it. I thought you could only shoot 50.
Well, they told us 2 rounds, but I think they were letting some people go again. But yeah, so we're standing there to get ready, and they're like, "Hey, Flight 9, you're next," which was Owen and I. So, and then the other folks that we were shooting with, and so we're getting ready to go and get the guns out of the cases and getting our shells around, and kind of whatever. And I trying to be responsible, so I had earplugs, but then also not being super prepared, I just grabbed some off the dresser or whatever. They're the rubber ones that have they're not the foam roll up and tuck them in. They're the rubber ones that have like the ribs on them or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently there's multiple sizes of those.
Oh, I thought they just kind of stepped up to your...
Nope.
That is also what I thought. And so I stuck one in one side, stuck one in the other, and Owen said something to me. I'm like, well, those aren't doing anything. And so I reached up on the left side and I poked it, and it was like, bloop, like,
oh no,
in my ear. I'm
all the way in.
I'm like, oh, this is...
There's probably no string on those.
No.
Oh, no.
And so then I'm like, oh, this is not good. So I'm trying. It's got the little, I don't know what you call it. I'm going to call it stick because I can't think what it's where you'd poke the string if you had one.
Yeah.
That tail. And so I'm trying to pull on it, and it keeps like working its way in far. I'm like, oh no. And so I'm kind of like, now I'm starting to
panic.
I'm starting to mini panic a little bit. And Aaron's like, why didn't you just, like, you could have just left it till you got home and like just got tweezers. I'm like, right. But now it is so far in, it is completely blocked off anything that could make a sound. And it's starting to mess up my equilibrium. Like, I think it's starting to poke on my eardrum or something. Anyway. And so finally I tell Owen, I'm like, dude, I got one of my earplugs stuck in my ear. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, the earplug. Like, I can't get it back out of my ear. He's like, are you kidding? I'm like, why would I be kidding about that? Like, yes, it is stuck in my ear right now. He's like, oh, well, that's not good. I'm like, no. So I'm trying, and I can't get it. So I'm like, okay. All right. So but it's completely dark. We didn't go with, like, we know people there, but like we didn't go with a group of friends. And so it's like me and him, and I'm like, I don't want to like hunt around in the dark for somebody I think I know. So I'm like, well, so I got my pocket knife in my pocket.
Yeah.
And so,
Because who wouldn't?
yeah, because who doesn't? And so I'm digging at the tail part of it. And I'm trying, but it's so far in, it's actually aimed up. And so that tail part's poking down in the bottom of my ear. And so I can't grip it with anything. So I'm kind of digging around with my pocket knife, and I can get that tail finally like kind of pried out with the blade, and then I'm pinching it between the blade and my thumb. And I finally got it pinched enough. Like I bet it took 3 minutes. And I finally bloop, got it popped out of there.
Ooh.
And I mean, like I was really starting to panic. I'm like, this is not good right now. So
you grew up around all those power units, and now you're concerned about your hearing.
What's that?
That's what Nick asked me. He was like, how do you hear? I'm like, I don't. This is why I don't hear.
Well, and that's kind of, and I'm trying to preserve what I've got left, just between being young and dumb, and then also making some poor decisions.
Now you're old and dumb.
Now I'm old and yeah, trying to do a little better. So, but I got it dug out. Well, then I had my earbuds in my pocket yet too, and I'm like, I should have just done that. Which I have done that before, like in a pinch. You just put them in and
they do help.
Put those in, set the noise canceling to on, and I actually have really good luck with them. And I don't know why I didn't do that the first time, but I thought maybe true earplugs would be better, but it was not. So,
yep, and the right one is still in today.
Yeah, no, it's out. But
oh, that's what you think.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, so yeah, we're gonna kind of do a little fishing flavor on this one.
Oh yeah, like fish sticks or like Van Camps or
salmon.
I thought Van Camps was baked beans.
Oh, what's the? Yeah, you're right. Van Camps is beans. What's the kind of the generic yellow box fish stick?
Gordon's.
Yeah,
trust the Gordon's.
Gordon's, but there's another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anyway,
Schwann's.
Oh yeah.
So if let's say you're fishing here at Lake Helen, going after bass, what are you using? What's your strategy?
Trying to say this in a way that won't be like rude or anything, but do you want the honest way?
Yeah, we better do the honest way.
Okay, with bait.
Which kind of bait?
Bluegill.
Bluegill. So you find bait fish and doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Any artificial bait you throwing out there?
Van de Camps.
Van de Camps.
Yeah, it's Blue Box. Sorry,
okay,
but it's VANDEKAMPS. Van de Camps.
So you get some Van de Camps and eat it with your Van Camps.
Yeah,
as a side.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Who doesn't love baked beans and fish sticks?
Yeah. Make some good burps, I tell you what.
Oh, yuck.
Stinky one.
All right, so you're fishing for bass. How do you do it?
With my luck is with bluegills.
How do you get your bluegill?
So
Dynamite?
So you take a little piece of worm, put it on a hook.
Yep.
Drop it in the water.
Okay.
Catch a fish.
No, that's deep stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
And use that bluegill.
You make it sound like me not catching fish is more my problem than the fish's problem.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think it's their problem.
It's not us, it's you.
And then you take a bigger hook. And you hook it through the bluegill's back. You toss it out.
See, Elliot's he's had some luck with that. He's learned it from you. So now all he wants to do is he spends the whole time trying to catch bait fish.
Yeah.
And by the time we go, we haven't even achieved going for any bass because he's obsessed with catching bait fish to get a big bass.
I found that out today.
Yeah. He gets real hung up on it. So we didn't actually fish. We were just trying to catch little fish to get big fish, but we couldn't catch little fish. So we never got to try to big fish.
So I went ahead and I had some little smokies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's what he's saying.
So I went ahead and hooked it, tossed it out, and caught Elliot a bass.
He got a perch too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's first perch we caught out there.
Which usually does not perch in there.
Yeah.
There's catfish, bass, bluegill, crappie.
Yeah.
That's about it.
There's some trout sometimes.
Yeah, I guess Cole's caught a trout out there once.
Those paint turtles and snapping turtles, those carp.
Yeah.
Is there carp in there?
Yeah. Some people release them in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, well, them lint lickers.
So, you guys, people that are listening can't see, but
that's a big one.
It's about 5 pound, 6 pound one.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder who put carp in there.
I don't know.
That's disappointing.
That
And
is
somebody also
disappointing.
put some snapping turtles in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, we saw one of them today.
Oh,
Like
sheesh.
big one.
Really?
Yeah, like frying pan sized.
Man.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, don't need that.
No.
Get the turtle man out here.
I suppose a turtle could have migrated its own way that way, but
Well, there was the canal
yeah.
about half a mile.
But
Not even a mile.
But I don't know, the carp, somebody probably threw them in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So when the water goes low on the canal, you can find all kinds of fish in there, and I'm pretty sure people either get them from the Runza Canal or they go up there. And
I have seen him in that Runza Canal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have good luck in the Runza
I was going
Canal.
to say, we couldn't get them to bite the day we were seeing them. I don't know what their deal was.
So they usually don't
Probably
bite.
too many runs of French fries.
Could be.
So they usually don't bite bait. Usually you have to snag them.
Oh, okay.
So you take either a treble hook or a normal hook with a weight on it. You cast it out like behind the big group. And
Okay.
like you reel it in, like you watch it, and what goes over the back and it stays there. Then like you kind
You
of
gotta
jerk.
snag them.
Then you kind of jerk it, and then you hook them in the back.
Sounds like you got to bowfish those.
You can.
Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds like my kind of fishing. Take the fight to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could do what I do is find a stick, some fishing line, and a hook, and go swimming in it.
No, I don't swim very good.
I mean, I went swimming in there, and then my cousin caught about a couple pound, like good sized tatter out of there.
Yeah.
So I'm not swimming in there anymore.
So where's your favorite spot to fish?
Like up here at Lake Owen.
Well, I just mean anywhere.
Just
If you
anywhere?
could pick a body of water.
Any body of water. Depends on the day.
Yeah.
If I'm going
Makes
for
sense.
bluegill, bass, probably Lake Helen,
Okay.
catfish and stuff, probably like either like Jeffrey, find a
Mm,
little deep hole, or you go to like the Tri-County
okay.
double checks and stuff.
Do you ever chum the waters? Try fishing that way?
No,
No, not about that action.
I never have luck. They always eat the bait around it.
Yeah. I suppose.
Except for trout. That's about the only thing I do.
Hmm.
You take corn, you put about 2 on your hook, and you toss it out, and you put the corn on your hook in the
Oh,
middle.
okay.
So then when they
Yeah.
taste it, then they end up biting it and you catch them.
There you go. Makes sense. That's kind of what frustrates me about fishing. Seems like simpler works better. I'm trying to be too advanced.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to.
Yeah, fishing for the logs.
Yeah. It's like you always think if you had to survive, I better hope I can catch rabbits or something because I don't know if fishing would sustain me.
No. Yeah. Me neither.
Nor would I want to be sustained
Yeah.
just by eating fish. I'd just rather wither away and go.
Yeah. I'd probably be a vegetarian, not just out of necessity.
Yeah, it'd be tough. I mean, unless you can get those salmon that swim upstream, those seem easy to catch.
Yeah.
I
You just
think-
got to fight a bear to get them.
Yeah,
That's all.
I think I could survive.
I bet you could.
I bet I could.
I bet you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
let's see. What other fishing questions do I got?
I don't know.
You seen the size of Ellie's tackle box? He's got an arsenal in there. I don't know how to use half of them, but
I
he
don't know.
tries them all.
Some
he's-
stuff works, some stuff doesn't.
Yep, I know. But he's pretty confident. I always say he's kind of like the song "The Greatest Game Ever Played."
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of his fishing attitude. We can go out and get skunked, and doesn't waver his confidence a bit.
Yeah.
So, my birthday was a while ago. My dad got me this swim bait. It's a trout about 10 inches. And, like, the tail, like, swims.
Oh yeah,
So, when you reel it, it's a 2-piece, and it goes, like, back and forth. So, the whole thing, like, goes sideways.
that for bass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've caught pretty good-sized ones.
Oh, I have to get Elliot that for his birthday. It's coming up. So
But it was expensive.
yeah,
It was not as bad, but you can get $5 ones, and you can get $40 ones for good ones.
so the $40 one's the way to go, huh? Oh no, $5.
In between.
No, in between. Okay.
About $10 is about
I had
much.
2 guesses and I missed them both.
You want to make sure you know how to tie knots before you go.
Well, I'm a big fan of swivels because as much as I like to switch baits, I would rather not be tying knots all the time. So
Yeah.
we use swivels.
So I found out if you're going for like bass and stuff with fishing lures, don't use swivels.
There we go.
If you're using
There's problem
lures.
number 10 I found out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Fishing lure, like the swivels with lures, like they ruin the action.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just bigger. And
Oh.
it ruins the action.
Man,
Yeah.
there's my problem.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. He's got so he can tie fishing knots so fast it doesn't.
It's kind of easy.
It doesn't matter.
Once
You
you
should show Elliot how to do it, and then
It's
he
like-
can just tie his own.
Yeah, there you go. My
Yeah.
version's like 5 overhand knots, and like that, I'll do it.
But so,
Those will still pull out. We found out.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, man. Got
But-
a lot to learn here.
There's an interstate lake that's got a pretty nice lure that I sent sailing across the pond because when we first were starting to fish quite a bit, I just figured if you can't tie knots, tie lots.
Yeah.
And it was about the same thing. And I reared back and sent that thing out, and all of a sudden, like, the line's not going anymore, but the lure's just sailing. Like, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
So
It's honestly pretty easy depending what's on when you do.
Well, you don't know me.
Once you learn it, it's easy. But yeah, you twist the line like 7 times.
Okay.
Like, so you like twist it like that.
Yep.
And then there's a small hole by the hook.
Okay.
And you slide the line through there. And then you can just pull it tight like that, but it still comes off. So then you thread it back through the top loop or the big loop.
Okay.
I'll just show Elliot some time. And then you
Yeah.
pull it tight. And then it usually works. But we found out with Elliot's Paul's fishing pole, I don't know whose it was.
Yeah.
They were fighting about it. But
Of course.
that fishing line on it, like, I tied that knot and like it just popped off.
Yeah.
So I
Scott
did-
said I need to respin their lines. They're getting,
Yeah.
because it's just the line that came with the pole. I'm sure it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap, it slips super easily.
I don't know when I'll have time to do that project, but
I'm sure Owen would love to help. That's like his favorite pastime is he just buys new line and
But I only do it with poles I need, reels I need line on.
right.
mm,
So I'm sure he's probably got line sitting around. Just
I actually don't.
you don't.
Not for those poles.
well, I bought line on a whim just to go catch little bait fish. So
Yeah.
he's got some line. I just need to put it in his pole.
Yeah.
Sometime figure that out. But yeah, the way they can tangle line it defies all logic.
Yeah, Elliot put his paw down and like he picked it up and it was all tangled.
I know. It's just like abracadam, boom. There's a bird's nest at the end.
Yeah.
That's how when I first started, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Like, I used to think power was the key, and like
Yeah.
tiny little worm on, like, and try to zing it out.
Yep.
With 3 feet.
Yep.
And lost my worm.
Ah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a lot of our fishing experience right there.
Just
Yep.
tell him to calm down. Just send it out there all nice and easy and
Works on Elliot, not so well on this on Molly. So yeah.
really, she casts like she's got something to prove. Huh?
No. No, we fished.
Yeah, tell her, woman, you need to calm down.
That's what I mean. No, Molly and I did fish when we were dating, and we were catching bluegill with French fries. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Off a little dock. So yeah, she enjoyed fishing growing up, but naturally, as things get busier, it's just harder to get out and go do it.
Mhm. We've caught stuff with bread before, so
Give me something. I've caught fish in my swimming trunks before.
yeah.
I watched you do. Yeah, you did that one time. Another time you were there when the boys were there. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, and we were camping one time, sitting in a pond, like, daddy bluegill come up to me. One goes like, so like, you know, like when you sit down and like there's a loop, like, under your shorts.
No, because I never wear shorts.
But so in between the leg and the shorts,
Yeah.
there's about this big of a gap,
Yep.
and fish swam there. And then I closed like it,
Yep.
so the fish couldn't get out. And like I walked up to my dad and like, guess what? He's like, no, you did not catch a fish. I'm like, yep. I pulled my shorts up and the fish popped down.
Did they ever spine you when they're in there? Oh,
No.
That's good. That's what I'd be worried about.
hmm
Yeah. So anyway, let's see. Fishing. Any other?
I was going to ask
actually,
you about breakfast burritos.
What
Yeah,
does that
let's-
have to do with fishing?
Nothing.
What's the best when you're on the way to go fishing? What's the best breakfast burrito?
Oh, if I was choosing Denver style,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So
The more stuff that's in it, the better.
Yeah,
what I was wondering is
kind of.
the over-under on having good breakfast burritos versus bad breakfast burritos that you've had in the history of time.
Yeah.
Would you say you've had more bad ones than good ones?
Yes.
I don't know, because I don't know I've really had bad ones, but
Really?
I don't know if I've had great ones.
Mm.
They have all, like, none stick out in my mind either way. I've had several, and I can't think of any that's like, that was bad or that was awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it did the job.
I have had a fair amount of ones that are not good.
Is that like truck stop burritos?
Yeah,
I
that kind of
usually avoid
stuff.
Those.
Yeah, which it's kind of the point I almost don't try to, like, if there is another option, I usually take it unless I've had said burrito before and know it's a good one, but they're usually pretty underwhelming.
If you want a decent one, go to Blake's.
Yep, I've had one of those.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I'd
rank that up there.
I like them because they're big and they fill you up.
And then when Small Blessings was open, they would throw kind of hash browns in with theirs.
Ooh,
and
that
those
sounds
were
good.
really good.
So the Small Blessings ones were good.
Yeah.
I always really enjoyed those too. But yeah, we were talking today, like one of the things that gets me is I do like cheese, but I don't like it if they just layer it on the top and then roll it up. Like if it's going to be in there,
worst.
I like it mixed in a little better.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you get this kind of rubbery, like gelatinous blob.
Yeah.
And
Because then like you get like cheese that just sticks to the top of your mouth or like under your tongue. And then you're like, just trying to get it out.
What was that again?
But
Which, you're right. It doesn't have anything to do with fishing other than.
And I was just like, and we found another way to sneak food into the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Other than, like you said, we had one out early before in the mornings and we stopped somewhere to get breakfast burrito. But we were talking about that this morning at work. So
I got you. Well, should we get to Jake and the 308's top 5 songs about fishing?
Yeah. All right. So.
you and me going fishing.
Well, don't get ahead of them there.
All right. So, Jake and the 308 top 5 country songs about fishing. We went country songs. There are surprisingly other songs about it, but
Really, you got any honorable mentions from other genres?
No.
Oh, okay.
And some of them were like folk music, which is kind of country-ish anyway,
Yeah,
I
I'd
suppose.
reckon.
I do have some honorable mentions though. I got 2. I went with, and this is more about the artist probably than the song, but Luke Bryan, his, what is it, Hunting and Fishing and Loving Every Day song.
The
No
hunting,
clue.
fishing, loving every day.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
It's the
that's-
same.
Nope.
That's kind of the
Something.
one. Luke Bryan's kind of so-so, and I used to really like him. I think he's
Yeah.
been hanging around too long now.
I
So
know. Yep.
honorable mention. Also, Boondocks by Little Big Town.
Okay.
I'm going to give
Cane
that.
pole.
Yeah,
that,
you get a line,
yeah.
I'll get a pole, go
Yeah, that's right at the end.
I don't think I've ever had that one.
fishing in a crawfish hole.
Yeah, they do that at the end.
Yeah.
That is pretty neat.
And then they go play some 5-card poker on Saturday night and hit church on
On
Sunday
Sunday
morning.
morning.
So good for you getting out there and, spending some free time, but also making it to church. All right. Top 5. Number
All right.
5, Beta Hook by Justin Moore.
Yep.
He is questioning whether the gal he used to like's new
lover.
interest can.
Yeah.
Also
feel
never heard
interested
that song.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Number 4. This is only because, if I'm listening, like I don't typically love sappy, squishy songs,
Yeah.
and this one's
Not
kind of that
me.
way.
Give me a breakup and cheating song.
Yeah, but like Just Fishing by Trace Atkins.
Yeah.
Where he's sitting
That's
around
a
with
good
his
one.
daughter and she thinks we're just
That's a
fishing.
different kind of sap. That's a good kind of sappy.
Yeah, it's
I
still sad.
Also never heard that song.
But I like
Grief,
Trace.
my guy.
I like Trace Atkins, so I had
Hey,
to
you
get
gotta
it on.
blame that guy out there.
This one's going to be a bit of a deep cut. Living Part of Life by Eric Church.
That was Derek's graduation song.
Was it really?
Yeah.
So I love
That's
that
a
song,
good song.
and I
His
love Eric
class was
Church.
30 kids.
Yeah.
And the boys outnumbered the girls 20-10.
And so obviously
And
they won.
I remember him telling me there were some tears from the girls when they
Really?
voted that song through.
Because they wouldn't play Time of Your Life by Green Day.
I know
or
it's
something.
like it ventured away from the generic ones. I can't
Yeah.
even tell you what ours is, but I can tell you what his is because I
Yeah.
was like, that's awesome.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. So I'm glad you know the song.
Oh,
Oh man, I love Eric Church. So tomorrow I'm taking me fishing.
Yep.
Basically, it's a guy like, what, I've had enough of it. Like
Yeah.
I've been working hard. I need some time to myself. I'm going fishing.
yeah.
And
Good song.
yeah, love that one. All right, this is where it gets
I
dicey.
think I know what the top 2 are.
Probably.
Yep.
It gets a little dicey. I'm probably going to get a little pushback on this, but I'm going to go number 2. I am actually going Fishing in the Dark
Okay.
by Nitty
Yes.
Gritty Dirt
Yeah.
Band for number 2.
Cause it's you and me going fishing.
Oh, yeah.
I like that song.
Yep.
Yeah, and it is a good
Timeless.
song. It is, and it gets played at every dance you've ever been
yeah.
at.
Good swing dancing song.
Yeah, it is. And I like Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Oh, yeah.
So I probably moved it to, what's your problem?
What is that song?
What's what song?
The song you just said.
Fishing in the Dark
Yeah.
No.
by
No,
the Nitty
by
Gritty
the-
Dirt Band.
Yeah, that's the name of the
That's the
band.
name of the band.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought that was a song.
no,
Nope.
by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Yeah.
But I had to go. So number 1 is by Brad Paisley.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was
I'm going to miss her.
Oh, looky there. I got a bite. That's a great song.
Yeah, if you're not familiar, his wife's like, you either come spend some time with me or
Yeah, if you
I'm
go
outta
out
here.
fishing, I'm gone.
And he's like, well, I'm going to miss
I'm
her.
gonna miss her.
And he goes fishing. And good for you, Brad. Get out there and do a little. Plus, if you've ever seen the music video,
I
to
see
that-
bits and pieces. I can't picture it in my mind. But
it actually starts off with like ESPN covering like a fishing
That's
competition.
right. That's
yeah.
right.
So that is the top 5. But
oh yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
went Brad Paisley. I'm going to miss her.
Damn it.
So
you know that song, Owen?
Maybe if I heard it. I don't
No.
know for sure, though.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. You are
Well,
nailing them.
You gotta blame that guy over there.
You need to put Cammy on for a good month and listen to some Scott Foster and some 90s
yeah,
country.
we probably do.
Yeah.
So
I've heard him.
What do you listen to on the way to school when you drive in?
90.
we listen to My Bridge quite a bit.
Okay.
I want to say
don't-
93.3 deliver, but it's not.
No.
It's not.
93.1 The River.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
whatever.
it's probably 99.3 my
99.3
Bridge.
My
Okay.
Bridge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's good stuff.
actually, I'm going to throw another honorable mention in there
okay.
just for fun. I am going to go Morgan Wallen and Hardy Up Down.
No idea what that
Because
is. No idea what that is.
It's only the very first. The guy's like, dude, I gotta get out of here and go do something. I'm about ready to go crazy. And the line is the bobbers in the pond going up, down. Up, down.
Gotcha.
Never heard it.
Yeah, it's actually not that great a song, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah. No, that's a good list.
All right, there's
Nailed
the
it
list.
again,
there
man.
we go.
This
I
has
know
kind of become a staple. I
Well,
really enjoy it.
it is.
Have you gotten feedback about that, or is anybody recognizing your
Well,
talent here?
we have been recognizing what we don't appreciate
Which is also fun.
about this. And I'm not going to call him out by name. Let me see. Got to get to the comments here. And I'm not going to call him out by name, but some guy that's your cousin was.
Yes, I know this. I replied to it.
Yeah, I did as well. He was pretty riled up that we left out courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue off the Grazing Grills and Gunpowder episode.
Yep.
That was top 5 songs about America. And like I told him,
That was a good one.
I thought we were being pretty lenient, just letting Toby Keith on there once. So
Oh, whoa. Hey, there's a hot take.
there you go. Colby was getting after us a little bit for not songs about Ohio in the Is Ohio Part of the Midwest episode, which it's still not. And Bowling for Soup.
For soup.
Yeah, they got a song called Ohio, apparently.
Huh.
And so he was giving me the
That sounds like a prize I would be bowling for.
Yeah, well, right. And I told him, like, look, the criteria was country songs about
Yeah.
Ohio. So
Like all Colby?
yeah,
Yeah.
down in southern Canada.
Yep.
And let's
He
see.
does live in Minneapolis.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew, in the Drought Diesels and Disc Mowers episode, the song, Jared, you were trying to think of was Farmer's Daughter.
I was
by
like,
Rodney
what's that
Atkins.
song
Yeah.
about a farmer's daughter?
You're like, there's this
and,
guy has a song
Something about the farmer's daughter.
about
I can't
a-
think of the name.
He's about a farmer's daughter. I can't think what the song's called. So thank you, Andrew, for
It was tub thumping.
yeah, yes, by
Oh, it's right there in front of my face.
by Chumbawamba. So there you go. Top 5 Chumbawamba songs about no, because they only had one anyway.
Yeah, that's right. One hit wonders.
Yeah, absolutely. And golly, other than that, let me see. I was gonna, and as always, if you wish to participate in this portion, you can certainly comment on our YouTube stuff or on Facebook, or you can email it to the Farmertan Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah.
And there was one other comment in here somewhere that I was gonna.
Because that's just a lot of fun. I always put down one. I think I'm going to stump you, and I never usually have it right there where it should be.
Somebody was giving us the business.
Although, did you ever remember Old Country by Mark Chestnut, the one I brought up last time, the Ohio songs? Did that ever click into your brain?
it never did.
No kidding.
I went and looked it up.
Yeah.
And I did sort of recognize
Yeah.
it, but no, it never really spurred anything.
I think this is a clean take. Is Mark Chestnut one of the most underrated country artists you can think of?
yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put him in there.
Pretty under the radar, but he had some really good stuff.
Yeah, I would put him in there as probably, yeah. I was trying to think of another one to compare him to.
Yeah.
Mark Chestnut and like Hal Ketchum, maybe.
Yeah, I could see that.
He was pretty
Yeah.
good. He had a couple good ones, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Ricky Van Shelton.
Oh, yeah, Ricky Van Shelton. Yeah.
I honestly don't know who that is.
Kentucky Headhunters.
Man. Yeah. I don't know. They were a little too much. What do they call that? Outlaw country. I'm not a big fan of outlaw country.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
it's a little too close to rock and roll.
With your shirt buttoned up to 11, I can't imagine that's how you feel about that.
Man.
I do like outlaw country. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, should we do a BSB?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Owen?
Yep.
All right. So BSB, as always, is brought to you by Fitz-It Ag Works. Yes, I made sure I practiced that in my 2 weeks. I screwed it up twice. Fitz-It Ag Works in eastern Nebraska. Yeah, I guess if you have those power units that are getting a little tired towards the end of season, they just need you've been slapping Band-Aids on it for a while, and finally there's just
you know who you are.
Yeah. That's all of us. Hands up, right? Just give Ben Fitzwater a call to get those tuned back into shape.
Absolutely.
Hey, harvest is around the corner, and those repairs, he said during harvest that I will get that done before next year. We're just going to get by harvest this year. Well, guess what? Time's up.
Yeah, it's coming in a hurry.
You better get that thing fixed. If you can remember what it was.
Speaking of that, if you get yourself actually Sharpies will usually come off a glass. And get you a Sharpie and keep it there in the cab with you and just write all over that side window.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea. Dry erase, probably.
You can do that. Dry erase will sort of dissipate over time.
Oh, well.
But even just a true Sharpie, don't be using the Milwaukee stuff, but Sharpie brand Sharpies, usually they'll wipe off. Yeah.
So, if you got any of those, be sure to give Fitz-It Ag Works a call. And
maybe you got a carnival ride that's not doing what it's supposed to. He can come out and work on the differential for you.
Get that taken care of before it becomes a real breakdown.
Yeah. You can't be broke down at the carnival.
No, you
cannot.
So, hey, Owen, if it's broke,
fix it.
Fits it. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Fix-It Ag.
Ag.
So I said.
Yeah.
Ag.
It's an ad about Fitz-It Ag.
Yeah.
There you go.
Close enough.
That's right.
There you go. All right, BSB, we're going to do, this is in reference to pop. Yes, that is the term. Not a soda, not a Coke.
No, unless it's actually a Coke.
Yeah, I can't imagine I'd like a Pepsi Coke.
Like Dr. Pepper jelly beans.
Hey, those aren't bad. I do like those.
Elliot gave me one of those today. It was not the best.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
Dr. Pepper Shake, it runs it right now. That's pretty good.
Well,
it tastes like cherry.
Really?
Does it?
Yeah. To me, it does.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the 23 flavors.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
24 if you got vanilla ice cream in there.
That's a fair point. All right, so this is reference to pop. If you want your pop, bottle, fountain, or can, you got to buy one, sell one, burn one to the ground. Whatever pop you want to choose. You got yours?
Oh, I got all sorts of qualifying questions.
Oh, man.
On this one.
I'll give you time to think, Owen. We got a half hour coming.
All right. So, first qualifying question, because it does matter. In what situation am I enjoying this pop?
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, am I in the tractor farming? Am I driving down the road? Am I just hanging around at home?
Okay, let's say
normal everyday life.
I know, but I do all those things.
Take out the things where you're using it for practicality. This is purely based on taste.
Okay. All right. I just needed to know that.
All right. This is just purely taste.
Okay.
We're not worried about spilling. We're not worried about
going flat.
Out,
we're
getting
just
warm. It's just
okay. Yep. All right. Yep. I'm good with that.
I think I know mine.
Taste.
All right.
Go ahead, Owen.
Okay. I'm gonna buy bottles.
All right.
Probably to sell fountain drinks.
Okay.
Burn to the ground cans.
Interesting. What's your reasoning?
Yeah, you're going to have to defend that.
Because cans, hear me out.
Okay.
You own the tractor can.
No, this is just taste.
Okay, everyday life. Doing something. Sitting at your desk.
Yeah.
Doing something. It's good.
Yeah.
Walking on the road. Not good. Driving. Hit a bump. It goes everywhere.
Yeah. I know. That's why I had to clarify.
Yeah. Fountain drinks. You pour it in a cup. Got a lid on it.
Yeah.
You got a straw.
The lids don't stay on, though. So, I mean, that's still a spill risk.
They do and they don't.
Yeah.
But you got a straw.
Yeah. Do you prefer the taste through a straw better than out of a can?
Yeah.
But if you use a straw to get it out of the can?
Yeah.
Well, technicalities here.
Hey.
You know that pop tab, that's actually designed to spin at 180 and put a straw in?
Oh,
I don't
180?
know. I don't know if I believe that.
That's
I
what
thought
they
it was
say.
just-
I know.
I thought it was just you pull it up and you just leave it down.
Well, that probably could work too.
I've seen that as well, but I don't know.
Or you do what I did as a kid. 5-year-old me.
Like last year.
You break off the tab.
Yeah.
And drop it in the can.
Yeah, I know kids that did it all the time, but then you got nothing for your nose to rest against.
Well, and I've also witnessed him like bust the tab off the top and then cut a chunk of it out and then use it as a fishing hook and catch a fish.
I haven't done that yet.
I thought you had done that.
On the poplet, I have.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The tab.
Yeah, the tab.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You
yeah.
used the tab as a fishing hook and caught a fish.
Yeah, because you sent me a video about it.
Real Survivor Man stuff there.
Yeah.
And my dad sent me a video about it, so I just made it.
There you go.
And I caught a fish on it.
That's ingenuity.
That is.
So you're buying a bottle. What do you like about the bottle?
You can put about any way you want.
Yeah, I suppose so. Taste different? Prefer the taste out of?
Oh, really?
Does it change for different types of pop? Would you change your order if the pop changed? So let's say Mountain Dew to a Dr. Pepper, light cola, dark cola.
So
Would you change them?
Mountain Dew changed.
Okay. What would be number one on Mountain Dew?
Number one would probably be can.
Oh, wow, we're completely flipping.
Complete.
Buying the burn. Huh. All right.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
And then Dr. Pepper would probably still be the bottle.
Okay.
Out of the bottle, you hear the nice
Then the fizz comes up,
And then
you got to be patient. And
It does,
go
but
down.
then that first sip,
Yeah.
it's good.
I hear you.
It's good.
All right, what's your order?
All right. So I have a very clear burn to the ground, but it does come with a caveat.
Okay.
Burn to the ground, absolutely every time, all the time. Fountain drink. Do not like it. The chance of it being watered down or not tasting quite correctly or being in a town with weird water. There is so many things that make that just terrible. I hate fountain pop. I'd almost rather not have pop at all unless I'm somewhere where I know it's okay. The caveat to that, McDonald's Coke.
I hear that all the time. I
It's-
don't get it.
No, the Sprite's better.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it
McDonald's, look, this is my BSB.
I feel like that's a Mandela effect.
It could be.
Is it actually better or just people started it going and then it's just affecting your mind that this is better Coke?
I mean, it could be. It is better, but it could be.
Yeah.
So that'd be the one caveat. But most of the time, that's not even a question. I am going to sell bottle pop.
Okay.
The only caveat on that one is if you were to, and you specifically said plastic bottle. So,
Yeah.
but if you were to allow me to have glass bottle,
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to put glass bottle at the top. But you
Yep.
said plastic, so
Yep.
I'm selling plastic bottle, and then I'm going to buy the can because functionality aside, I do think can pop tastes the best.
Yep.
It does not travel as well, and it goes flat a little quicker if it's sitting around. But if I sit down to eat at home or at your house or at a barbecue or where none of that matters, I'm going to pick can.
Yep. I would say my orders changed from when I was Owen's age even. I think I would have bought bottle then, but I'm going to buy can.
Yep.
For me, it's, 20 ounces of pop. Just probably, I don't know. It's usually just a little more, especially if it's regular. Just that's too much sugar and sweet for me to suck down in one sitting. And I don't like pop going flat. So if it's bottle, can, fountain, whatever, it's going to be done in 10 minutes.
Yep.
So, because I don't like flat pop. So I'm probably going to buy a can just because I think it's about the right amount. Just crack it open, down one quick. Like I said, probably won't let it sit around forever. Then I'll sell the bottle. Like I'm burning fountain to the ground. There's just too many ways for that to get messed up. I mean, free refills is kind of nice. That's one thing it's got going for it.
Barely.
Do you usually use your straw all the time with your fountain drink, or sometimes you just leave the lid off?
I
Every once in a while.
almost never use a straw with a fountain drink.
No, he doesn't.
And it's also frustrating. You're just trying to fill up and get out of there, and you get fizz in the upper 3 inches. You got to wait for that to go down and click it some more and wait for the fizz to go down.
Yeah.
It's just most cost effective, so I'll still do it. But like if you can get, this no contest on the cost between what a bottle is in the gas station and a fountain drink anymore. Sheesh.
And see, that's where my dad was. He always got fountain pop because
Yeah.
you could get it for like 89 cents, but it cost you $2.50 to get a bottle of pop.
Yeah.
But then you take a big swig of that and you realize like, oh, the syrup meter was running a little slow today and it tastes mostly like tonic water.
Yeah.
Yuck.
So
Or you go somewhere like Kearney and it,
fluorinated water.
oh, it tastes like you're mixing Dr. Pepper with swimming pool water.
Yeah.
To me, it just tastes like swimming pool water.
Yeah.
And I know what
It's
swimming pool water
tough.
tastes like.
And I'm not a big ice guy, so I just
You know,
straight.
And I am not either. That is the one it'll come out of a pop machine cold already.
Yeah.
And I will ice it up when I take it on the road. But like if we're eating at Runza here, like the first round through the cup, no ice.
And drive-throughs infuriating how much ice they put in stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just,
So are you a Dr. Pepper drinker?
Yeah.
So this could be conspiracy. It's not because it's true. But so Dr. Pepper was being bottled by both Coke and by Pepsi.
Oh, yeah.
Like plants or whatever.
Yeah, you could tell by the bottle, yeah.
And you could tell by the bottle. The Coke ones have went away. It's all the Pepsi-looking bottles now on regular Dr. Pepper. If you look at them, you're getting the Pepsi-looking bottles, not the Coke-looking bottles.
It's been a minute since I bought one.
Erin and I think she brought it up, and I think she is completely correct. They do not, I don't care what anybody says, they do not taste the same.
Huh.
The ones out of the Coke-looking bottle, they were bitier, and the ones out of the Pepsi-looking bottle were a little sweeter, and it did not have the bite to it. And it is going to ruin me on Dr. Pepper. That's also part of the reason it's pushed me towards a can, because cans of Dr. Pepper, and if you don't believe me out there in Radio Land, you go home and try this. Go get the rounded Pepsi-looking Dr. Pepper bottle, and then go buy actual cans of Dr. Pepper and try them. And there is a difference.
Nice.
Yep. So I don't like the Pepsi-looking ones.
You got your homework out there.
There you go. I want you all to go drink a gallon of soda before we have.
Okay, I want to ask this before we get too far on.
All right.
But so on the cans, is it like monster size, or is it small, like small cans?
You're gonna find this out as you get older. You get a lot less fun.
Yeah.
I would actually pick an 8-ounce can over anything. That's just about unless I'm hot and thirsty and actually want some volume. But if I'm just sitting in the house and like, pop sound good, I actually think an 8-ounce can's where it's at.
Really?
Yeah.
So like say you're outside watching the pickup, no shirt on, and you're like, boy, I could use something to drink. It's an 8-ounce can.
But I'm doing something, so I might be thirsty. I'm talking just, you're not that thirsty, but a pop sounds good. 8-ounce can.
And it's almost hard to find. You can still find cans of pop at the gas station.
Yeah, you're right. It's tough.
But they're monster cans.
Yeah.
You can't find a small can anymore. Especially at home, I tend to buy the small cans, not the minis, but just a regular size can. Because if you buy the big can, you drink the big can.
Yep.
And like you said before, I don't need those calories in that sugar. So
I've actually gotten mostly onto the zeros and diets of the world. So
oh, really?
Just
took all the fun out of it completely.
I don't know. It's just my taste has changed, and it does not taste as bad as it did when I was a kid. I think these zero versions have gotten a lot better than their diet cousins.
They're better,
yeah,
for sure. I still can't quite.
I just feel like it's a nice compromise. You're not, taking the calories and the sugar, but you still
can you
close.
When somebody either has an old school one or they do a throwback, can you tell the difference in cane sugar and corn syrup?
No.
I think I can. I don't know if it's because they tell me that, but I will say that
if I blind taste test, I don't think I could.
I almost think maybe I could. I know the glass bottle Cokes. Those are cane sugar.
Okay.
And they do taste different.
Man, I don't know. I'm just oblivious. I don't have a good taster, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
And, just because I know this riles you up, Diet Mountain Dew is better than regular Mountain Dew.
Right. Well, that'll do it for Farmer Tan Podcast. Thank you.
Oh, we can't
for
just be
writing
done with BSB and move on?
No, that killed the whole podcast. Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Especially this summer.
Huh.
No.
Diet Mountain Dew and Ranch Fuel get me through the summer.
Do you drink it warm?
Oh, no.
Just as well.
No, it's like me mixing all the drinks at once.
That is not even close to the same. No, it's good stuff.
Do you still do that?
You come back to me when you're 35.
Every once in a while.
There was one time he did that all the time when he was younger. Went down
I
everyone, click, 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 click.
What's the name of it?
A suicide?
There, yeah. I don't know if that's the name I knew, but yeah,
Tutti Frutti.
maybe. I don't know.
We were sitting there at Runza one time, and I picked up the wrong cup by mistake and took a big old snort out of the one he'd filled up, and it
did it just taste like a sugar cube?
It tasted like pond water. It was like you're drinking out of the stock tank. It was the most terrible taste.
To be fair, I have drank at a stock tank. It's two different things.
Yeah.
Two different things I do.
Yuck. It was terrible.
That's great. So, Jake, you're a dad.
I are.
And I'm a dad.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our favorite things to do, especially around our kids, is tell some terrible dad jokes.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to do it. We're going to get Owen's reaction live. You kids likes dad jokes, or you find them kind of...
Every once in a while, I can find them.
Okay.
I can find them on the internet.
Well,
No, he means, do you find them funny?
Yeah, funny, or you just find them
some of them I can find funny.
embarrassing.
Some of them are embarrassing.
All right. Well, do you know when a dad joke becomes a dad joke?
No, actually. Wait. No.
There's two answers to it. Either when it's fully grown or it becomes apparent.
Boo.
There's an eye scratcher. We're off to a great start. I love it.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I knew the answer to that, but I couldn't. I've seen it before.
Still great.
The other day, I started building a belt out of wristwatches.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife told me it was a waste of time.
That's good stuff. You got any, Owen, or I got a list here?
I think I got one.
All right, what's yours?
Ooh, I could tell you the paper joke, but it's kind of terrible. Right now.
Yeah, I got it. What do you call a prisoner walking down a set of stairs?
I don't know. What?
Condescending. A judgmental prisoner. I forgot that part. Judgmental prisoner walking downstairs.
Don't get it.
So a prisoner's called a con. And if you're condescending, you're judgmental. But if he's walking downstairs, he's also descending. So it's a condescending, condescending.
Yeah, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet.
You don't know why?
I don't know why.
Did you know a frog can jump higher than the Eiffel Tower?
No.
Because the Eiffel Tower can't jump.
Yes. I like that one. Do you know that this is Derek's? It's a good one. This one is his go-to. Do you know that dogs can't read x-rays, but cats can?
No. I don't get it.
There's a imaging called a CAT scan.
A CAT scan.
Dogs can't read x-rays, but cats can.
Don't get it.
Lately I've been reading this book about anti-gravity. I can't put it down.
Oh, man. Well, that was pretty good. I mean, we never got him to groan, but I'm sure we had some listeners out there groaning.
Oh, yeah. I bet so.
Great. Usually starting to do another segment called The Road Less Gravel.
Mm-hmm.
These are thoughts you just kind of have when you're by yourself that if someone was there, you probably wouldn't say it to them. But we decided to do, hey, we're just going to share and let everybody in on the fun thoughts. So
I have two.
All right, let's hear one.
Okay.
This is Road Less Graveled. Let's hear it.
Okay. I don't know if it's, you guys might not like it, but so I'm pretty sure kangaroos or just deer that went to prison.
Gotta explain that.
So, if you look at two pictures of a kangaroo and a deer,
Yeah.
they look the same.
Okay.
But one's 4 legs and skinny.
Yeah.
The other's on 2 legs and buff.
Okay.
He learned how to walk and he got buff.
And you lifted weights. All right. I can see that.
And white, so when you're hauling something in like a car or truck, it's called a shipment.
Yep.
But if you're on a ship, it's called a cargo.
That's a good one.
Why is that?
Yeah. This shipment should be on a ship and cargo. Yeah. We could just do freight and cover it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. That is backwards.
Yeah.
That's true story.
That's what
That is something to ponder. You got one, Jake?
Well, yeah, I've got a couple.
Okay.
So one thing I was thinking of is, and I actually texted Michael Peterson this morning, and I said, hey, I want the option of paper or plastic again at the grocery store. I don't know of anybody that ever picked plastic unless you had something that was maybe going to sweat and make the bag wet in it.
I've got a reason, but
we almost always, but one of the things you could do with a paper bag is make a book cover.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if kids have books because now they all have Chromebooks. So you probably don't even have a true math book anymore.
Yeah.
But like all of our school books, we covered them with the brown paper shopping bag book cover. And then you could write on them and doodle on them and color on them. And kids nowadays don't even get to do that. You know?
No, you're a fair point.
And then beyond that, they tell you like how bad the plastic shopping sacks actually are for the environment.
True.
But then they tell you like, oh yeah, they take like 1,000 years to break down.
Yeah.
Well, Really? Our country's only existed for 250 years.
That's right.
We've probably only had a plastic shopping sack for 60 years. How do we know how long it takes to break down?
That's a fair point. I'd pick plastic every time. I've just got a weird quirk that I like pops. I hate the feel of popsicle sticks and kind of cardboard in it, but not so much cardboard as those paper bags. Oh, I just hate the texture. I hate the feel. Yeah.
Really?
So when I had my books covered by that, I just,
Really?
just don't like it.
Gives
me the chills.
Do you like a bath towel, like shower, if you're going to towel off? Do you like a towel that's been hung out on the clothesline or ran in the dryer?
I'd rather have the one ran in the dryer.
Yes, because the one on the clothesline feels exactly like you're talking about.
Give you the same sensation.
Oh, it does.
Like if I eat an ice cream bar with a popsicle stick, I will leave like an eighth of an inch of ice cream around that popsicle stick, and I'll hold the wrapper around the stick. Like the doctor's office, when they stuck one in and made you go,
you're like,
did not like
really?
It. Just hate it.
So, like, if you went to Dairy Queen, got a dilly bar, you're not chewing on the stick when you're done? I ain't getting a dilly bar
just because it has a stick in it.
Really?
I will get something else.
Wow. Not only did I eat the ice cream, then I chewed on the stick.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you can even taste the stick on the ice cream.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah, that's the best part.
God.
I love a little stick-flavored ice cream.
Especially on the, especially on corn dogs. Yeah. You
slide it off the corn dog and then just eat the corn dog.
You get all the corn dog flavor in the stick.
No.
He ain't wrong.
You get all the... And then the little crunchy part at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the little crunchy bit down at the bottom of the corn dog stick.
It just does
not...
you
pull the stick out, so you don't have to eat taste the stick.
But...
No.
Oh, man.
But then how do you... what's a good way to eat that with a crunchy part?
You just hold it up and like crunch.
Yeah,
crunch.
and then the other side falls off.
Yeah, you got to be careful. So you're not a big fan of like State Fair, like fried Twinkie on a stick or any of that
pull
kind
it
of
off
stuff?
first thing.
Really? Did you have a bad experience with a stick?
No, it's just one of those weird quirks. Like Derek's cotton. He does cotton balls. Hates cotton balls.
Really?
Just that gives him the gaggers.
Huh.
I feel like everybody has something like
just
that.
in a just a bag of cotton balls, and he's like, huh?
Yeah. So like doctor's office for him, it was when he got your finger pricked and you had to hold a cotton ball on it. He
really?
That. Me, it was the popsicle stick saying, him is a cotton ball.
Huh.
I was trying to think if I know I've got some quirks, but I was trying to think if I had one specifically like, oh, yeah, no, I do. I know.
Yeah. That one just gives you
the sound. And I can even do it to myself, but absolutely somebody else. The sound of somebody biting into toast that is well toasted.
Really?
Oh.
I gotta think like biting silverware. That gets me kind of.
No.
The toast.
Yeah.
Watching
it's in the corner of my jaw. It's giving me the and I can even do it to myself. Like,
no kidding.
Oh yeah. Like it's not just like if we were sitting here and you were eating toast. Like sometimes like you get a really toasted piece of toast. Like I bite into it and I'm like but it's the sound. It's the sound of it. I just can't stand it.
Huh.
But the one weird thing is like how people can take popsicles and just like bite into them.
No, I can do that.
Yeah, he can do that for some reason. If I can think of that and get goosebumps.
Certain teeth I can.
Yeah, like the two front ones. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Every other one I can. Like if I just go.
Like if I get a bomb pop, I can just.
Yeah, I don't know if I can quite do
like,
that.
If I watch anybody do it myself, thinking about it, I get goosebumps.
So, my road less gravel thought. If you come into Gothenburg this time of year, about 8 o'clock, you're going to find several kids running around town, getting ready for cross-country meets. Because there's a couple of hills in town they can practice on. It's just a good way to get the preconditioning in. So, my thought was, I think I saw them, and then I had to go get a bowl in or something that day. I was going through hills. I'm like, what if you just hired the cross-country team, turned them loose in a section of pasture? Would they give up first, or would a bull trying to tree up give up first? Assuming the bull doesn't go on the fight. Let's just say he moves when he's supposed to move. But who do you think would win?
That we have a non-Max's bull. Not the 350-pound, not the 3,000-pound bull that walks up to you and give me scratching.
Nope. Let's just say that, or even just a group of cows.
Yeah.
You're just going to gather a group of cows.
I think the cross-country kids.
Like a section. So this is
section.
It's a mile by a mile.
They
got to go to the corner. make sure everything's clear. So they're gonna end up running 3 miles through some pretty rough terrain.
Like, bunch of cedar trees look iffy.
Yeah, I would say passable.
Like,
You got to be able to run through it, not so thick they can't run.
Like up in the South Hills?
Yeah.
Like that?
I mean, I guess there's cow paths. Where the cows go, they can go. So
I'm guessing cows.
that's what I'm wondering. Like,
If you've never tried to gather some bad cows in the South
those are
Hills.
steep hills. So I wonder, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
I think so. Tanner's doing cross country, and the other day they ran. So he's just on the junior high side. I don't know what the high school does. Junior high ran like 2.5 miles the other day. So I don't think the distance is going to do it, but I think the terrain would do it.
The terrain would take it out of them.
I think it's going to.
Because I don't know if you ever tried to run. I know you have, but
Oh, yeah.
you try to run through the grass up in there, you get about 20 feet, and you're like,
Yeah.
Now, I will
I
say,
get winded pretty easy, though.
and I don't know if she ran cross country or not, but my wife ran track against a gal who was kind of up in Sandhills country, and her dad would go out to check windmills. He'd just drop her off at one of the windmills, and she'd run back to the ranch.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what Aaron said, like on the distance stuff, she was just impossible to beat.
I was going to say running in sand, too.
She'd just run forever.
It wouldn't be that hard of terrain, but the sand would be tougher to run on for sure.
yeah, I've tried running in sand. It's hard.
Oh, yeah.
Like your feet sink, and then like you are kicking up sand too, and
Yep.
sand's getting in your shoes.
Yep. You're just not as firm as footing.
Yeah.
And then like it feels weird in your shoes. Like you got that one little piece like on the back of your foot that's just like jabbing you.
Well, that's why you got to run cross country in your cowboy boots.
Or barefoot.
Yeah.
Then you don't have sand in your shoe.
That's fair.
You know, I was running barefoot today on the concrete.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Stepped on a little rock.
What happened?
Sent me a flying.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, ought not to do that. Got
Yeah.
any other?
I don't think.
No.
I don't know. If you see me running, you need to run too, because something
Yeah.
bad's happening.
Yeah, I know our pastor Greg always quotes this proverb, but only a fool runs when no one's chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
that's a good philosophy to
Yep.
live by.
Yep. If you're standing around and Jake goes running by, you need to run in the same direction,
you do.
because something bad is.
And you need to outrun Jake at least.
Yeah, you don't have to outrun the bear. Just
It's the slowest.
the slowest camper.
Well, you got any closing thoughts, someone? For all the farmer tans out, how is your farmer tan?
I mean,
See it.
it's not that good.
Oh my goodness, man! You must wear cutoffs. Or do you go shirtless?
No. Yeah. But like
Yeah.
my waistband one is pretty good.
Okay, I don't know what kind of tan that is. Surfer tan,
Server, yeah, beach bum tan.
beach.
Yeah, like on my
Salt
side.
life.
Yeah,
On my side, like from my hip area,
Yeah,
like up from my hip to my shoulders, nice brown.
yep,
From my hips to like my knees, ooh, it's white.
yeah.
You about invisible.
It's quite white down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure been summer to get a tan though.
That is a fact.
Darn sure. So, well, if there's nothing else, we'll just call her a wrap. We appreciate y'all riding along, and we thank Owen for coming on. And
Yeah, we got to get Omar.
Explain us some fishing and
We got to get Omar home into bed, because
that's right.
It's getting. We're trying to get dialed into school hours.
Yeah.
a
It's
little
only
bit.
8. I got big plans for tonight.
So
I had big plans of going to bed at a decent time.
yeah.
I got
About
big plans going kite hunting
about
tonight.
8:15. So
About 8:15, that's right.
I got big
Boy,
plans about kite
If
hunting.
I'm still
tonight.
driving before that time hits, we're gonna look out.
yeah. Well, some people call it reckless. I call it multitasking.
right.
So.
So, hey, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next
All
time.
right.
See you
We'll
later.
next time. Bye.
Living off the land, how we feel alive. Stories of the crops and the toil we face. Farmer's Tan Podcast brings us to this place. Turn it up loud, let the tales roll. From the heartland with a rebel soul. Bringing voices from the fields and plains. Farmer's Tan Podcast, break those chains. Hard calloused hands and a dusty hat. Echo of the stories where the field's at.